Thanks for tuning in to GTO Good Old Boys. Buckle up and enjoy the show with your host, Paul Ponder.
Hey guys, I'm Paul Ponder, host for GTO Good Old Boys, and we're down here at Waterfront, the Three Stooges.
That's it.
And what we've got is some new baits that GSM is putting out, right?
That's right.
And so what I'm going to do is cut the crap and get right down to JD and let him talk about it.
Well, hey guys, it's JD from Waterfront. In case you didn't already know, I'm here blessed to be part of the Three Stooges here. And a trend we see from my cast this year was dice, fuzzy things, fuzzy baits. We're just trying to get more finesse, a lot more people involved in fishing, and so we're trying to come out with new things that are going to help you get an extra bite. So we're going to start with the Yamamoto Uni. This is, I'm going to say it's a ball, like a dice type bait. You know, they classify it as an urchin style bait. So you're going to have all your tentacles and everything coming off of it. It's made using a custom formula that enhances buoyancy and action. So this is going to be a finesse bait that you can throw weightless or that you can throw on a drop shot. You can add nail weight to it. So whether you're suspended fish, shallow water, deep water, it's just a really, really finesse presentation available in 8 colors to help you get some more bites.
I believe that is made out of that TPE plastic, so naturally it's going to float without a nail weight.
Yeah,
right.
So you need to have either a nail weight. Believe it or not, I feel behind the time because I don't know about you, I've never thrown a dice bait. Now, I've had my butt kicked by one, but...
Yeah, there's a lot of fish getting caught on it. A lot of people not talking about it, but yeah, I've caught a few on it.
Yeah, I mean, now we've imitated shad, we've imitated crawfish, all kinds of different, bluegill, and now we're trying to do microorganisms. So, I mean...
Well, they put urchins in the lake last week.
They did?
Yeah.
Well, perfect. Well,
you talking about urchins? You're talking about microorganisms? Are we in science class or are we fishing here? I don't know what we're doing.
I'm telling you the story.
But so looking at this bait, though, it's definitely going to give off a ton of action. Obviously, it's real small, real finesse. They do come one in a pack. So, it'd be a way, no matter what lake you're on, especially in really clear water scenarios, when it's tough, it's going to be a good way to add some fish in the boat. So that's the Yamamoto Uni. The next thing we're going to hit on is something they kind of developed off of. Y'all seen the Yamamoto Uni. We've had several sizes of those here at Waterfront. We've sold them really well. A lot of people would use that bait just with a single EWG hook. It's got a real distinct fall. But what I'm learning is people are using this also for suspended fish too. You can hover that bait or let it fall. You can put it on a single hook. Anyway, let's cut to the stuff here. The new one is called the Yamamoto Fuzzynookie. So it's basically a Yamamoto Uni with skirt strands running through it to give it a little bit more action. Nowadays, we're trying to let a bait have more action without, I guess, moving it so much with the rod. So them little tentacles are really going to give that bait added action. This bait's going to come in 2 different sizes, a 2.5 inch and a 3.5 inch, also available in 8 colors. And that is the Yamamoto Fuzzynookie. And then last but not least, and this here, there's been a lot of talk about this. It's big profile meant for big fish, and it's called the Big Gizz. It looks kind of like a glide bait, but it's actually not. It's not jointed at all. It's a one-piece bait. It's 6.5 inches long. It's a 2.25 ounce bait. It's also available in 8 colors. But basically, this bait, would you describe it as a...
I'm just sitting here trying to pay attention, and Mike is over here trying to take pictures. This is tough. This is a tough podcast, folks.
It is.
But the Big Giz that JD is talking about, I think might be the most unique bait that has come out at ICAST.
By far. Because basically, what they intend for you to do is there's 3, kind of like a blade bait, there's 3 different holes in top of the bait to where you can change your snap to. So if you want to fish it vertical, stroke it up and down, if you want to move that snap and actually burn it or reel it, like a lipless crankbait. And that's basically what you're going to get. And it makes sense because, if you're real shallow, them Giz or shad, they do not swim slow.
I'll be honest, I want to try it where I throw a rattle trap. Yeah. You've got 3 different snap rings there, or holes for the ring, and I think that one of those is going to keep that bait up, and then you can fish it through grass.
Right. I definitely want to try it real shallow because, like I said, you'll be in 2 foot of water in summertime looking at through the grass, and you'll see them Giz or shad just
giant gizzards everywhere.
So you can take this bait and burn it. You can get out deep in the wintertime and fish it vertical. So it's going to be a big bite getter, and like I said, something different.
Something different.
All this stuff here is something different, and nowadays, the fish have seen a lot of different things. So it's important to try something different. And I don't know about you, but I'm a kind of a normal fisherman, so looking at all this, fuzzy stuff and dice stuff and whatnot, it really kind of, it's different than what I'm used to. But I mean, It's time to change.
You're right.
And I think that bait is 2 1/4 ounce.
It is 2 1/4 ounces.
So it's a big bait.
Yeah,
It's a glide bait, right?
It
is not a glide bait.
Okay.
It's not jointed. It's.
Is it plastic?
Let's see here.
Yes. I'm pretty. We better double check on that. We don't have these samples.
That's right. I would love to show you guys actually hands on.
And he's trying to get us some, but that stuff, when it gets to ICAST, everybody tries to snag it. So, and some of those reps they don't have many quantities of anything. It's just samples at that point. So they don't have a lot to hand out.
I could be wrong, but I want to say, based on looking at the holes, I want to say that it's going to be constructed just like a big blade bait.
I think you're right.
Blade
it's
bait,
not. Yeah. It's not plastic. It does say it has like a fiber tail. So it's going to have a tail like a glide bait. So definitely going to be something different.
It's going to be unique. I think it's going to fit into areas where guys have milked an area with a rattle trap in the spring. They'll be able to follow it up with the Big Giz. Same deal with offshore fish. I mean, you see the number of Derricoops that we sell.
Derricoop's a good bait.
Yep. I mean, I think that's going to replace some of that in those areas with a bigger profile than what you have.
Right.
I see it being a big wintertime and pre-spawn hit, being that you can fish it deep vertical where you'll be jigging a spoon in the winter or, be burning, up in the grass. So it's everything we've looked here is stuff you can use from 25 foot to 2 foot of water.
And that's not all they're coming out with. I mean, that's just 3 of the highlights that we had. And there is fuzzy Cinco's coming. There is a lot of stuff. Fuzzy bugs, which I think is going to be popular for the guys that like the wacky rig. So there's a bunch of new stuff coming. We just only have those 3, and hopefully we get the samples in the next couple of weeks. We can actually show everybody.
Do some more videos, hands-on stuff, and then we'll get to try them ourselves and be like, hey, this thing does work. So.
Right, exactly. And these guys right here will tell you the truth, and they're out there. They're avid fishermen, and they're good fishermen. And what I like about it is they're very honest.
That's right.
Well, guys, I appreciate that.
Well, we appreciate you. And, speaking of tackle, I'm sure everybody's seen the construction going on out here at Waterfront.
Exactly.
It's expanding to the warehouse.
We're going to have a 5,000 square foot warehouse built. Yep. It's in the process of being built right now.
Yep. It's not far from being done for sure. And to make room to move everything over to the warehouse, we're going to start running some sales here in Waterfront. We're going to have a little section that we're going to put together today, hopefully. With a few things that we're gonna start with, and we're gonna put something in this every week, and it may be a little different. We don't know exactly what we're gonna have just yet, but we do know what's gonna be in it this week.
But guys, it's gonna be worth coming to Waterfront and looking at it.
Yes, this is in store only. Not saying we wouldn't ship it, but we prefer to do it in store only unless you're buying just a mass quantity. So we're gonna start with the first one. Is gonna be the 6 cents F4 crankbait. We're going to do 3 of those for $20. We're also going to have the Picasso shock blades, and these are in some of the bigger sizes. We got 3/8, I think 3/4, so you can fish these right now in the summertime. These are buy one get one. And then you've got the Nordby Sidewinder bladed jig. We've got a bunch of different colors, a bunch of different sizes. Those are going to be 3 for $10 as well. Now, terminal tackle, we've got stand-up shaky heads. We've got swing jigs. We've got mushroom head jigs for your Ned rig fishermen. We've also got tungsten swing heads.
Yes, that
tungsten.
That is right. A lot of tungsten.
So what we're going to do on the lead, so the lead is going to be the yellow pack, the hard hat jigs is going to be 5 for $10, and then the tungsten is going to be 5 for $15.
Okay.
That's going to be a hard deal to beat.
Yes, it will. Yes, it will.
We've got a lot of that stuff. We're going to put it in the bin today. Hopefully you guys come by and check us out.
That's right. Come to Waterfront. We got to make room for the new stuff that's coming in.
Got to make room.
We got to do something. We got to we're full in here.
We are full in here. And like I said, guys, every week this is going to change. We'll do the same thing on the next podcast. We'll go over what's going to be in that bin. And hopefully this stuff will be gone by the time we fill it up the next week.
Right. It's a great opportunity, though, because when you get a certain amount of baits for a certain price, it enables you to actually, if you haven't tried, such as the flat finesse F4 or the shock blade, it gives you a chance to really try that bait and just see if you like it or not.
Exactly.
I mean, you name a bladed jig out there, you can do a buy one, get one. We all know the Picasso shock blades are great.
Right.
Buy one, get one. Terminal tackle, you can never have enough swing heads. Right now it's big worm season. This is going to be perfect for right now. Also, the shaky heads, we know we got a lot of guys that fish Smith. Neely Henry, you're going to need plenty of tackle because you're going to break off over there.
Yeah, you are.
And for the guys that fish Ned rigs, that's not my style, but it's somebody's style, and we've
That's
got a
right.
lot of Ned rig stuff. But you can't find these deals anywhere but in store right here at Waterfront.
Exactly. Y'all, get you a dose of that and come see us because we'd love to see you. Y'all have a great day.